Hello, YouTube land, and welcome to another edition of the Crypto Mamma Mia, formerly known as the Middle-Aged Mom Does Crypto. Well, it's another Monday fun day. Let's just get down to business kind of day. What am I talking about today, ladies and gents? Well, I'm coming at you with the Bitcoin basics because I see a lot of people, new people coming into the cryptoverse, into the crypto space. So I just wanted to share a few things because I see a lot of similar questions throughout my videos, in the comment section. So I just wanted to take today to run through some quick basics on, what you can do with Bitcoin, because, there's a lot you can do, right? So, and what it basically is, right? And again, you can do a lot. So stay to the end to see some of the real gems that I do with my crypto. But before I do that, please be aware I'm not your financial advisor. I've never claimed to be a financial advisor, and I never will because I'm not. I'm just a YouTube vlogger showing you what I do with my crypto in hopes that you'll learn something from me. And with that being said, always watch the latest videos on anything I talk about. Watch the videos published today, yesterday, or the day before doing anything. That is your due diligence. That is what I call lazy research. You see this type of search bar on top of YouTube, type the name in. If you don't see anything, that should be a sign to you that maybe things are not going as rosy as the 5-month video that you just watched. Right? So please be aware, please be sure to do that before doing anything. Of course, not financial advice, just common sense advice, right? Common sense advice. So here we go. Bitcoin. So what is it? It's just a cryptocurrency. It's a digital money. So you can actually do a lot of things. A lot of people are just holding it now for its value. And check it out. This is the reason why. I mean, if you look at it all time, let's see here. And I know I did a video like this yesterday, but I just wanted to expand a little more on what I was talking about yesterday. So as you can see, the low back in 2013 was $67 and the high was back in 2019, 19,000, or 2017, I'm sorry, 19,000, almost 20. So Bitcoin basically is a currency. You could, there are stores taking Bitcoin as payment, like it's a digital currency basically is what it is. So, a lot of people, especially things online, such as platforms, businesses, programs, instead of taking the good old credit card as payment to do a business or do a program, they're starting to take Bitcoin, right? So if you're new to the crypto space, just know that that's all it is. It's just a way to pay something. So if you're going to get into a program, most programs online are now taking Bitcoin. It's just because it's a lot simpler transaction, right? You don't need to put in any personal info. The program, the platform, whatever, gets its payment like instantly, and then they can pay you out instantly without needing anything except your wallet address, right? So it's like cash but through the internet. So how can you get some of this Bitcoin, right? You can either go through something like Cash App, which you can download on your phone, and now they let you buy and sell Bitcoin and deposit and withdraw Bitcoin as well. If you're in a certain country, you may have to check if it's working in your country, and you can go to its website to get its FAQs to see. And then you can also go on an exchange like Coinbase. Again, there are other exchanges like Coinbase, such as something like Kraken or Gemini, things like that. So you can shapeshift, you can buy Bitcoin that way. So you would use your credit card to buy and sell in places like this, or you can link up your bank account, your direct bank account to something like a Cash App or a Coinbase to buy and sell that way. And a lot of people do ask me, how do I get fiat out of my, for example, something like an Exodus wallet, right? and I'm going to talk about that too. In fact, that's my next thing. Celsius crypto wallet. It's just like Exodus, except this one actually pays interest around, I want to say for Bitcoin right now, about 6% a year. So, you can hold it in there and but just like Exodus, you can't cash out back into fiat. So whether it's the USD, the euro, the pound, etc., you can't do that. So what you need to do is you can hold it in something like this, your crypto wallet, and then you can deposit it back into something like Coinbase or Cash App. And here is where you would sell the Bitcoin for this price, whatever price they have. And then you just go ahead and once you sell it for USD or euro or pounds or whatever fiat you're working with, then you can go ahead and pull that out and deposit or use a debit card to get the actual cash or spend the actual cash. So things like BitPay, that's how they work. Like here I saw hold on. I saw a crypto.com I guess advertisement. So this one also has a debit card just like BitPay. And so that's how you would do it. So like if you're new to the crypto space, that is how you would get your Bitcoin, right? And once you get your Bitcoin, you can do all kinds of things with it. Like if you're super new, I would recommend, and again, not financial advice, I would recommend just holding it in a crypto wallet, like even if it's Exodus, just to familiarize yourself with it, just to, like with this one, just to get a little interest. And my goodness, I have to say I do have a regular bank account, of course, and then I have my Celsius wallet, which, you know I don't have as much as I do in my regular bank account, but what I do have in Celsius actually has gained more interest. So I sometimes I even think I should just maybe do more crypto and hold it as crypto and get like more interest for the fiat I have, because sometimes, as you folks know, what's going on in the world economy, the fiats are getting devalued by the minute. I mean, the way they're giving out fiat nowadays is like candy on Halloween. You get a candy and you get $1. And so like again, back to my video yesterday, supply and demand. The more that's out there, the less it's worth, right? If everybody's throwing dollars out there, then it's just, or even any other fiat, it's just lowering the value of the fiat. And you know how I know this as well? Just ask your parents or your grandparents how much they spent to buy a house. Do you notice how it took a lot less dollars than it takes today? Right? You could be in the same house that you were raised in as a child, and you can ask your parents, how much did you buy this house for? And then you can go look up the value of your house now and see, like, if you were to buy your own house right now, how much dollars it would take. It would take a lot more, is all I have to say, which tells me, and again, that's just economics, right? 101. That just tells me that the value of the dollar is going down then, right? Supply and demand again, ladies and gents, supply and demand. Of course, not financial advice, just it's just you have to know some economics if you're going to survive in this world. You got to know what the 1% knows at least. Come on. You may not have the money that the 1% has, but you can think like them so you can at least build yourself up to half of what they got. I'm pretty sure if you got half of what Jeff Bezos or Mark Zuckerberg or even Warren Buffett has, you'd be pretty happy. So here are the hidden gems, guys. And then when you get a little bit more used to crypto, you can start going into certain programs and platforms, and then you can make an even faster return on your Bitcoin, or like make more off of the Bitcoin that you have. Of course, I am of the mindset that I always hold some just in case of price pumps. And then I do things like core compounding, which just basically means when I see prices pump, I will sell a little bit of my Bitcoin to get some of the cash back. And then when I see Bitcoin prices go low, 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 then I buy more just to get back to the number that I set for myself. For example, you could set $1,000 as your core number. So every time you see your Bitcoin worth more than 1,000, you sell whatever that price difference is, right? That price rise. And then when you see it dip below 1,000, let's say you set a goal of 50, every time you see it drop 50 or below, then you'll buy some more to get it back up to that $1,000 value. I've done pretty well just from doing that. I think, like, getting my little bits of pieces of profit here and there. But then you can get into something like Cash Forex Group, where they take payment, you buy their academy packs to learn how to trade on the Forex market. But the way they take payment is Bitcoin. And then the way that their trading pools pay out, because part of the academy packs is, like there's a group also trading with part of your deposit. So then you get a return on that. But they only take payment in Bitcoin and they only pay out in Bitcoin. So that's why, because it's again, Bitcoin is a simple way to do transactions, right? All you need is a wallet address. So and then you can do something like Cubitech as well. Same premise as Cash FX, like where they pay anywhere from 5 to 8% a week. Same thing with Cubitech. They have licenses where you can buy robots that do trading, and then they'll do trading as well. But the only way they take payment again is Bitcoin, right? So, and then you can go into something really, I'm not even going to show any because there's none that I like right now. Something called Hypes, where they pay not just 5% a week, they pay like sometimes 5% a day. But those programs, they don't usually last very long because, it's they're called Hypes, high yielding interest platform or program. It's not very sustainable, unlike something like this where they actually have products that they're selling and that they're working with. And so you can use your Bitcoin for that. And remember, ladies and gents, you can even use Bitcoin just to pay for like a coffee. But why would you? Why would you want to? Why would you want to do that when the price fluctuates so much? I mean, your cup of coffee, if you bought it here, would have only cost you like 80 cents. But here in 2017, you would have paid, I don't know, $1,000 for that coffee. so, so for little things like that, I would, you're better off just holding it in something like a Celsius or a crypto.com where you get paid some kind of interest, or a core comp. You can core compound in here. You can exchange some into like USDT. You can even do that in your Exodus wallet, right? You can just go ahead and like core compound in here as well. So when you see the price goes up, you can exchange it into USDT. Of course, there's fees. There's fees to everything. I mean, your bank has fees. I have a bank fee because I have paper statements that charges me $5 a month. So I had to make sure I stopped that and make sure I just did everything online. Which, the government, they're tricky. They want you to do everything online so they can check on what you're doing. But hey, as long as you're doing everything above the board, right? That's why I make sure, I pay my taxes, I do everything that my tax person tells me, because I'm not a tax person, right? So I got to go and consort with the actual people who know what they're talking about, right? So I because I don't claim to be a tax person or a financial advisor. But as you can see too, I just got my payment from Cash FX. So you can even just hold it in something like this, just an Exodus wallet. Again, you can't get the fiat out of here. You would need to go ahead and deposit it or withdraw it from here and deposit it into something like Coinbase or Cash App or Kraken or like Gemini, and then you can get your USD or your whatever fiat you're working with there. So that's my Bitcoin basics, ladies and gents. I like I said, I've seen a lot of new people come in to the space, and so I just wanted to make sure you're aware of what Bitcoin really is and what it can do for you. I mean, Come on, if you just bought some back in, let's say even here, what is this? Like the beginning of 2017, when I'm pretty sure that's when most people started hearing about it. And you sold some here, you would have made a pretty penny, right? Because you would need that too, since your parents' house is now like 10 times what your grandparents bought it for. So you need to keep up with inflation and, just rising prices, especially if you're paying in fiat, right? So this is one of the ways that you can hedge your bets, I guess, is to lack of a better term. You can protect yourself. And isn't that what you're looking for in 2020? Ways to protect yourself from the collapse that is happening all around us. I mean, it looks slow, but trust me, it's happening. It doesn't look as like dramatic as perhaps the 2008 crash, but it's happening. You just have to realize how it's happening. It's just delayed by everything else that's going on, but it's here. It was already happening before the cervasis sickness, but it's here now and it's going to get even worse. So, in my opinion, of course, not your financial advisor. So, you need to learn how to protect yourself in these types of times. Just get educated. That's why you come to my channel. You come for some info, right? Not for financial advice. But, anyways, ladies and gents, thank you again for stopping by. YouTube analytics tells me not even half of you who are watching are subscribed now. So if you are watching this, please hit the subscribe button. That's all I ask. Hit the like, thumbs up button. Leave me a comment. If I get to 2,000 subs, a milestone I am trying to strive for, I will give away more of my BTC, and who knows, you could be the lucky winner just for subscribing. You don't even have to do anything that I'm doing. You just have to watch, hit the like, and hit the subscribe button, and share my channel with people you think might need to know a little bit about Bitcoin or cryptocurrency, or just think outside the box, because these kinds of things are think outside the box kind of things, right? So I hope you guys are having a great day or night. I hope that you are staying safe, staying healthy, staying sane, most important of all. And yes, I will see you at the next video. Adios.